Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We're on Planet Humble and it looks like my little drones are collecting algae. I put a couple more algae generators in and I've also put more water extractors or lake water collectors in because we were having a bit of a problem. That's just because of the process for all the mutagens. It does eat up a lot of water and algae. But we have progressed, 472 GTI. Everything's going well. I haven't really pushed the heat and pressure yet. No real reason to. We've unlocked a few things. Amphibian farm is unlocked, mutagen tier 4, backpack tier 6. We're almost at the mammals, so animal shelter and all of that. Down here, we finished the plant line. Got a few things to do on the biomass line. We are lagging a lot on insects, so that's something I want to do. T2 mutagen needs to be unlocked so that we can progress and eventually get through to the beehives. So we're going to give insects a little bit of a push today. And we're also going to start on fish. But if you remember the last episode, I did make a couple of nice little purchases that we're also going to get into. They're probably here. There they are. T2 drones, T2 lockers, and the cooking station with some cocoa and wheat. Super. What to do? Let's get stuck in. All right, I'm going to start by decoding microchips. We've got T2 drones, T2 lockers, and the cooking station. So I'm not going to build those yet because I want to get a little bit more advanced in insects and found quite a nifty way to do it. So I will pack up my vehicle. I have food and water. Vehicle is packed up and we are going to head down south to the island that we didn't check out much before. I did put I think 3 more butterfly farms in. Here's one of them, and I got some butterflies, not great ones, but you know, they're helping us get a little bit of an increase to keep things ticking over. Right, so here we are. We're at the top of the cliffs. We're going to go and check out that island, but first I'm going to show you a nice neat trick for getting some good butterflies, and it's on that little island over there. Right, we have a chest on this island. It is empty. I'm going to put my vehicle down just like that. There's nothing in it. And then we're going to stand around here and wait for the magic to happen. And there's our first one. It's a rare larva. And I'm going to pick up every single thing that spawns on this little island. And there's our first golden butterfly. Awesome. 1500% insect multiplier. That is brilliant. But it's not the end. And we have a Serena and another Serena and another golden. More Serena. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that. I'll be back when I've got some more stuff. And there's a Fiorente butterfly, a nice little pink one. And I've got an Alban butterfly as well. I'm going to stop now because I have been here not even 5 minutes. And my vehicle is full. I have a whole bunch of Serenas. I have a bunch of golden butterflies. I'll take a couple with me. I have an Alban. I have a Fiorente and lots of others. Don't leave the uncommons behind. You can never... You need a lot of them to be able to make your silkworms and bees. So yeah, this is quite a good little spot. Now, this may happen in other places, I don't know, but it happened to me here. So this is where I'm going to do it. And if you do find that you get here and there's nothing spawning, stay here, save, respawn, and you should see stuff. Anyway, we didn't get to the island, but I'm going to head back. And on the way, I'm going to stop and pop a couple of golden butterflies into the butterfly farms. Just on the way back, there's a waterfall next to this vine. There's normally stuff behind waterfalls in this game, so there's no passage, but there is one of these. Cool. Well, we got another one. And another effigy. I don't know if it's the same as anything else we've seen. Taking a bit of stuff. Night is falling, so let me head back. Just switched out for a golden butterfly, and these glow. Nice. And we have unlocked the genetic synthesizer. Lots of good stuff to come. And I'm back, so I'm just going to summon my vehicle back. And we'll just empty all of this stuff out. Let's have a look at this one. Is it the same? Yeah, it looks like it's the same as this one. All right, I have so many uncommon larvas now, I'm going to have to stash them a little bit. So I will put in one of the new T2 lockers and drop them in. I have, I don't know, like 2 containers around that have them. I think there's some in here. Yeah, so I can get rid of that one now. All right, these are going to become very important, so make sure that you do keep them. Right, I have given the insects a little bit of a boost now, so they are getting there. Let's have a look at the numbers. Yeah, that's a slight increase. We do have insect spreaders, but I really don't want to make bees right now. You know what? I'll make 3. Okay, well, from upstairs you can see I've moved things around. I have some storage in the middle. I have my 3 incubators over here. I will have like 3 or maybe more DNA manipulators over here. I'll do the genetics animal stuff on that side, but these will be for common lava, uncommon lava, rare lava. This will be for all the phytoplanktons, which we will get going with very, very shortly in the next few minutes. But yeah, I'm going to have to break all of these down and replace them with the new ones because they do look pretty nice. Anyway, we're going to do some bees. I'm going to have to just check something quickly, but it'll be mutagen, fertilizer, and uncommon lava. We're going to head out to the launch platform and go and see the recipe for that insect rocket. So, osmium rod, mutagen tier 2. I hope I've still got some of that because I can't make it yet, I don't think. 3 bees. Yeah, I do have some mutagen tier 2. Cool. Alright, so that means that I can hop in here. I can queue up the bee larva, and that'll get done pretty quickly. There we go. Okay, so those are queued. I have the rest of what I need. So I'll just launch 1 rocket. That'll give us a nice boost. And while that is being prepared, I'm going to pop downstairs and I'm going to have a look at making our first water life collector. Now that needs silk. So what I did was I made some silkworms, bacteria, fertilizer, and uncommon lava. And I popped a couple of silk generators in over here. There will probably be more. I'm not sure yet. And then I've got a chest downstairs right at the end of the line, and I've been collecting a bit of silk. So if I grab a bit of super alloy, some bioplastic, and then I'm going to shoot outside, and I think maybe I'll just put them right here actually. That won't be so bad. There and there. And then I'm going to tell them to supply all on both. And what I will then do is I'm going to have to head upstairs. I think I've already set these phytoplankton containers. Yeah, I have. So this will start getting phytoplankton in, but chances are it's going to produce, water life collectors are also going to produce some eggs. So I may have to set up a fish egg container and demand all the fish eggs. Anyway, our bees should be done by now. Oh, there they are. So let's go and launch a rocket. And insect spreader. There we go. And off you go. Good. Sorted. Now that will give insects one heck of a big boost. Oh yeah. Much better. Okay, so we're going to start getting to those unlocks very quickly. All right, well, now that we've done that, and I think my vehicle is empty. Yep, I'll pack the vehicle up and we're going to head down south and finally have a look at that island. All right, so I remember that there was an entrance to the middle of the island on the eastern side. I'm just going around to all of these little islands to make sure that I am not missing anything that's going on. Yeah, there's that entrance. We'll be popping in there. Ah, there we go. Look at that, cosmic quartz all the way out here. Well, let's go inside and see what this thing has. There's another cosmic quartz. It's turning out to be quite a good trip. And this chest, I think I actually already checked it out. Nothing else here, so climb the vine. Now, is it taking us all the way to the top? Looks like it. There are ways to get way up high. I don't see any reason to come up here. There's not really anything here. Not that I've noticed, but yeah, I've been known to miss things. More butterfly seeds. I've got enough Serenas, I think. Yeah, I'm almost up at the highest point. I don't see anything. Wonder if I got that. That looks like another cosmic crystal. I can't remember if I got that one or not. Oh, we'll go and have a look. But I don't really see anything else around here. And there's the T2 mutagen. Good, that's going to put pressure on the system. Because we have also unlocked the T4, which is going to put even more pressure on the system. Lots of scaling up to do. Okay, as I was flying down, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Okay, where was that? Yep, there it is. Right off this little ledge. And it's probably not got anything in it. Well, there's some space food. Actually, I'm going to take that. Oh, Moyle. I don't need blueprints. There's nothing else here. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else up here, so... yeah, let's head over there. Yeah, it does kind of look like I've already taken that cosmic quartz. Yes, indeed, I've been here before. Now we're going to have to go and look for some frog larvae. Just keep an eye out for little frog ponds that will be around. I can see one, I think, over there in the distance. Yep, that is definitely a frog pond, and there are frogs in it. Generic frog egg. Did I just pick up 2? Oh, that's nice. So yeah, now as I do my rounds, I'm going to be looking for those so that we can make frogs when we get there. Yeah, another one. I remember this one. The entrance to the cave. Alright, well, so fairly good start on those. And we are back. Night has fallen. This game really does look nice. And I'm going to have to upgrade all of my drones. Oh, by the way, I also did move the ecosystem. That's cool. I'm going to put the cosmic quartz in here. I moved my cosmic quartz crusher to this side. Now, because I'm getting osmium here, maybe I can put up another... Oh yes, I had already decided to do this. I'm going to do osmium rods. I mean, I may not get many, but this is producing osmium. So... Oh, and someone reminded me in my comments, I can actually hold down shift when I click on these to add multiples. Something I completely forgot. So this is going to supply zeolite, nitrogen, and I'm not going to have it supply osmium. Well, maybe I'll just have it supply osmium. That's fine. And then all of these as well, because that's what we seem to get out of this container. And then in here, I will be keeping an eye on the levels. Oh, you see, now this has become a problem. And I don't want to be the one who has to do this manually. Okay, so how do I overcome that little issue? I was fairly sure it would happen at some point, but yeah, that'll stop production on things. So yeah, I'm not sure now. I don't want to duplicate containers, but I might need to. I might have to have separate containers to hold the ores that we pick up over here, so that the rod making machines are able to draw from those, and then whatever overrun there is will go to the shredder. I'm going to have to think this through a little bit, because straight from here to the shredder, not working. I'll have to come here every so often and just manually empty things out. Others are looking okay so far, but yeah, I'm thinking that there's probably going to be a need for storage containers in this area. Oh well, that's that. All right, let's go and make some fish. Let's see, first of all, are these full of eggs? Proteus and Tulu. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll grab those. Don't really have anywhere set up to put the fish eggs yet, so I'll put the fish eggs and the frog eggs together for a moment. They can survive there. So here's a little trick, and I think it'll still work. Let's see. Phyto C, we've got 3 of them. So we'll grab those. We're going to need some fertilizer and T3 mutagen. Now, this recipe for fish is shared by 3 different fish. None of them are showing here now, because the first one that will show here will be the Eulani when we unlock it, which is why I'm not doing anything on animals until I've been through this little process. So the 3 that share this recipe are the Buyu, the Eulani, and the Golden. Now, the more you have of those unlocked, if we go downstairs, the less chance you have of getting the Goldens, which are the ones that I want. So the Eulani unlocks over here. So right now we have a 50% chance instead of a 33% chance of getting golden eggs, but actually it's not 33, because when Eulani becomes unlocked, you just get insane amounts of those eggs. So this recipe, T3 mutagen, fertilizer, phytoplankton C. We're going to research that, and we'll do 3 of them, and then we're going to wait to see what we've got. All right, it looks like we got the Buyu twice. Yep, don't want the Buyu. They are a 350% multiplier. Oh man, I hope the devs haven't fixed this, because normally I get the Goldens much faster. So let's run these through the recycler. And that's the last one. And try again. Now, while all that's happening, I'm going to get started on preparing for my portal generator. That has quite a demanding recipe. Fusion cells, energy multiplier fuses, and a compass microchip, along with circuit boards and super alloy rods. It's pretty expensive. And that is the compass. I think everything is in hand except for 2 energy fuses. I've got a heat multiplier that I should probably do something with, and I've got another energy multiplier that I can use. Energy is not a problem, so I'm not going to worry too much. And I have everything I need for the portal generator. Where do I put this guy? Now, I may move it later and neaten things up a little bit. I think for now, I'm just going to put it down over here. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, well, let's see what we've got. We'll scan for distant wrecks. Alright, and it is nice having quite a lot of this stuff before going in, so I can... Difficulty 4, rarity 3, kind of looking for the other way around of that. We can scan again. Difficulty 4, rarity 4, that's not bad. I have to see if I've got all of that stuff. But yeah, let me get back to those fish eggs and see what's happening there. Aha! Golden fish egg. That's what I wanted. So I want to get a few of those. Getting a lot of buyus. Alright, we're having a little rainstorm outside. I think I have everything that I need to open that one, a 4-4. Yep, that's pretty good. We'll open that. But first, I need to get myself a better backpack. And I have everything to make the tier 6 backpack now. And what we needed for that was a Blazar, Magnetar, Circuit Board, Obsidian, and your tier 5 backpack. There we go. And I've got lots more space. Good. Now, I'm not sure if I should take my vehicle in or not. Eventually, when this has reached its final location, I will extend the platform and have some chests out here. And before I go, I need to get a process running. And that is mutagen tier 2. Is that right? Yes. Okay, now this is going to... Oh, the recipe's terrible. The recipes of all of these are terrible. They all use bacteria, so the bacteria is going to be struggling because it takes bacteria to make the tier 1 and the tier 3, and it takes mutagen to make the tier 2. Oh, gosh, yeah. It uses a lot of resources. I've got upscaling to do. I will get there, but I'm going to take some explosives, just a couple, and I'm going to hop into this portal and let's go and see what we can find. Oh, it's a barren desert map. All right, well, let's go hunting. Let's see what we can find. Okay, well, we've got our first chest. Got flares. Oh, yes, I forgot to take one. Rocket engines, T2 fertilizer. Don't want to pick up too many flares. What is that? Oh, that's a symbol. Yes. Okay, so we have the entrance to a wreck over here. Let's have a look at it. Oh, I didn't upgrade my torch. Oh, well. So, where's the split happen? Here. Flare is down. Let's go. All right, so we come to our first spot and we can trigger that. Okay, we got Terra Tokens. Some nice goodies. Good. More Terra Tokens. All right, another chest. More Terra Tokens. Lots of stuff that I don't really need. I'm going to not pick up a lot. And then there'll be chests downstairs as well. Over here. Good. So the major goal of coming through areas like this is to pick up quartzes and Terra Tokens. Lots and lots of Terra Tokens. And then also find a lot of fuses. Oh, got some Legos frog eggs. Good. Oh, yes. These take fusion cells as well now. Ah, gosh, I forgot about that. And we haven't found any access cards, so we're going to have to keep going. All right, I will be coming back to this one. Ah, finally, I think I found an access card. Good. Didn't actually check how many I needed for that one, but we'll keep going. These wrecks normally provide. And we've unlocked the tier 2 beehive. Got some more goodies. Oh, a prune tree seed. Very nice. Collecting a lot of rockets. And another access card. Awesome. There's another downstairs area. Actually, this is quite a big wreck. Yep, that would be one that opens with the fusion cell. Aha. There's a magnetar, another tree. Nice. And another access card. And another. All right, good. Good. We need a stock of those, so we don't have to worry about finding them first. And a blueprint for a lightbox. That is one of the other reasons that we are here. Some blueprints that you can only find in these portal wrecks. Alright, I'm going to head back to my beacon. There may be another wreck in here somewhere, although it is a small area, but I'm sure there will be something else here, even if it's just chests. Anyway, let me go and offload. Now I got a few pulsars, that's nice. I'll just drop that in there as well. And we'll just unlock that lightbox blueprint. And I'm going to make myself a fusion cell. Actually, I'm going to make 2. I didn't check how many I actually needed. Alright, 2's enough. And I don't know how many access cards I'm going to need. Probably not 4. And back we go. Grab this chest outside while I've got it. And back into the wreck. Hopefully I can find my way. Alright, so we arrive at the reactor. It only takes 1. That will open some doors. We'll be able to get some good stuff. And then around here, 2 tokens. And we're in. And there are 4 chests. Big ones. With really good stuff in them. And another... production multiplier. And there's our first genetic traits. Awesome. Another production multiplier fuse. And more Terra Tokens. So how many Terra Tokens do we have? We're up to 21,000 again. Excellent. Alright, well now I just have to run around and find a few doors that were opened. And I'll be done in this wreck. And there's one of those doors. Good. More good stuff. And another one. Picking up a lot of crystals. And one more. Alright, good. I'm out. And I can head back and go and offload. Alright, home sweet home. With a really nice collection of quartzes. Fantastic. And a whole lot of production multiplier fuses. And look at that. Oh, while we were away, we picked up 3 golden fish eggs. I reckon if I get a couple more, I'm good. So those are underway while I'm busy offloading. I did extend this. So I've got fertilizer 1, fertilizer 2, explosive powder, bioplastic. Something will go here. And then the food, which I've changed to the new container. So that will have to be set to supply high quality food. And then on the other side, we have the mutagens. Now I'm going to have to put another one because this is mutagen tier 3. This is going to have to supply the mutagen tier 2. There's a mutagen tier 4 that we've unlocked, so that'll have to get made over here. So let's pop that in right there. Set that to mutagen tier 4. We won't set it to supply yet. We'll just have a stash in here because mutagen tier 2 is going to put a massive strain on our water and algae. But good, this is all working. And this time I got 3 buoyu. I'm not going to be too stressed about that. I'll get some more between episodes. And then just at the front door, I've set up a drop box where I can come and dump all the stuff I don't have space in my containers for. And I've set this to supply everything. So when spaces become available, it'll get pulled out of here. But it's always a good place to look for things first. To reduce the strain on the drones, I'm going to upgrade them. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to pop in here and I'm going to set this to say supply drones tier 1. And then I'm going to just quickly set up a container. All right, so we'll put this locker here, very temporary, and I'm going to say I want you to supply me with, and I'm going to say I want to demand drone tier 1s. I found this to be the best way to catch them, otherwise they're really difficult to catch. So as they land in here, they're going to go over there, and then I can start prepping to upgrade them. Because the difference between the two is, okay, we're going to end up with a lot of iron back, but we need super alloys and explosive powder, so we're going to need 20 of each of those to be able to replace them. Right, so I have the super alloys, I have the explosive powder. See if we collected any. They're obviously very busy. Yep, no rest for them, I'm afraid. We'll have to wait for them to start coming in. But it may take a while. They are very busy, as you can see. And if we go to the map, there's the drone visualization. So you can see there are a lot of them. All right, so I've seen them coming in here, but they don't seem to be getting caught. What is going on? Oh, right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to build 5 T2 drones, and let's see if the T2 drones start moving them. They have. There we go. So there are 5 missing. I'm sure they will come in eventually. And then I'm going to need a recycler to break them down. So I'll go and get one. We can do that whole operation outside. Okay, well, they're coming in. So we'll do them in batches of 5 and break them down. This is a bit of a painful operation, which is why I didn't want to have too many before I upgraded to tier 2. All right, and collect everything. Come in here, grab 5 of those, 5 of those, and we should be able to make 5 more T2s. Perfect. And we're going to have lots of iron left, so I can shove the iron in here. Okay, we'll do the next batch of 5. And it looks like we're just waiting for 1 more tier 1. And this is the next 5. All done. We're waiting for 1 more T1 to come in, but there it is, it's in. So we'll do the next batch, and this is the last batch. I'm missing something. There it is. Ooh, almost disappeared through the floor. And 5 of those. That means we have 25 drones. They're all tier 2, and I'll be able to come back and break all of this down and neaten this place up. I can take this one down now. I can use it somewhere else and take down the recycler. Ah, got more golden fish. Lovely. Just gonna put the recycler back, and I'm gonna put this locker over here, the tier 2, because I'm going to need it when I start replacing all of these, and that's going to be another huge amount of iron coming in. So yeah, we have 4 autocrafters in the middle at the bottom, so we can make stuff eventually once I've got my whole system a little bit more refined. And just so that you know, you can mine sulfur pretty much anywhere with a tier 3. So I've put 2 sulfurs here, and I've put 2 silicons in here. The silicons are used for fertilizer, uses sulfur, explosive powder uses sulfur, and then bioplastic uses silicon a lot. That's why we need extra capacity of that, because we are going to be making a lot and using a lot. Oh, there we go, golden fish. So I'll grab these. I don't think I'm going to bother getting any more because I have 7 of them now. And that means I may as well get fish production going. So what do we need for a fish farm? Well, we're going to need to build other things first. So the tier 2 aquarium, the tier 1 aquarium generates 4 animals. The tier 2 generates plants, insects, and 65 animals. So that's the obvious one to go for. But I also need to get an ecosystem in. I'll do that next. Let's see how this is going to work. Not sure it is. We'll go through on this side and see if this is deep enough to snap this to anywhere along the side of this building. It is. It is. Okay. Well, it won't go there or there. Oh wait, hang on. What's going on now? It suddenly won't go anywhere. Okay, so if I put it down over there, that level is perfect. And it comes through over there. That's actually fine. This was going to be my sleeping quarters, but I'm sure I can change it. Nice. That's cool. It works. The water level is almost exactly right. And we can come to the screen and throw 3 golden fish eggs in there. And that will kick off animals quite quickly. Right, we have beehives as well. I do want to build one of these ecosystems. Look at what it does to plants. Insects not so much, but plants. Wow. Huge. And they're very cool because they provide you with lava and butterflies all for free. And there's the Olani egg unlocked, so the chances of us getting more golden fish eggs, not so big. You know what, I'm going to build 2. Alright, I haven't really put much thought into where these are going. Maybe I can put one over here. It'll look quite nice near the water, I think. And if we look at what's required, it's T2 fertilizer, common lava, T2 mutagen, bacteria sample, algae, and water. Not cheap. Wow. Right, let's see how close I can get it to the water. That does actually look quite nice. Yes. And there's little frogs. Awesome. So that's going to start doing stuff for us. And I'll stick another one down somewhere. There's not much on this side, so maybe I'll put it over here. And you don't have to put it by the water. I mean, you can put it wherever you want, really. Oh, wow. It just brought in a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, it actually introduces those trees as well. I didn't even notice on that side. Cool. Well, there you go. We got that. We can set this to provide everything. So supply all. And then on this one, supply all. I have no idea where it's going to supply to yet. We have boxes for the lava, but not really for the butterflies. I'm going to have to sort that out soon enough. However, we are motoring now with animals. 215 kilograms already done. And our oxygen also got a little bit of a boost. And we already have amphibian farms, so I could start doing frogs, but I'll do that in the next episode. We are on our way to unlocking animal shelters. We already have the DNA manipulator, so we could actually start making DNA. I think I'll probably start that in the next episode as well. Because the genetic extractor will be unlocking at some point. I'll boost insects a little bit more, maybe drop a couple more rockets. But that's it, folks. We have progressed very well. 609 GTI. Everything's still a mess. But hey, we got fish now. Interesting that it goes into the ground like that. That is quite nice. Possibly means I could put another one on the back of this. But I think once the fish farms come out, it'll be far better. But before we go, I'm just cooking up 3 bee larvae, because there's one more thing I'd like to do in this episode. Right, the bees are almost all done. Grab that, and now those are done as well. Good. And what I'm going to do here is put up 3 of the tier 2 beehives. And I think... I suppose it doesn't really matter, I can put them over here. And now these will produce honey, but also they will produce bees. So I'm going to set supply honey and bee on all of them. Supply honey and bee. And that's all of them done. Now I just have to make sure that I've got a place for things to go. First problem is going to be one of those is going to back up at some point. And I haven't actually set up a container for bees yet. It is very important that I do that, and it'll probably be down that line. But I have to reorganize all of these containers first, because we need those bees. We need to launch insect rockets, and we're going to need a lot of bees for that. Well, not a lot, but quite a bit. And then also we're going to need more farms. They need bees. I haven't even put the cocoa and the wheat in yet, but the kitchen will come as well sometime soon. So that's where we are. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far, and if there's anything else that I might be missing. I know there's a few bits and pieces that I should be remembering. Things like holding down control when you're selecting multiple items to supply basic stuff. But, you know, you forget these little things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheers.